So I grew up in a small college town called Statesboro, Georgia. And as a child, we were very active during that time. And a lot of us played outside, and particularly me, I love sports, and I spent a lot of my time outside playing sports. I grew up, with my mom and dad, and they encouraged me to continue to play sports and be active. I first fell in love with basketball when I was able to watch my father play in a men's league tournament. And during that time, also, the Boston Celtics and the Lakers had their rivalry. And all that time when I was young, that inspired me. And that's when I really fell into love of the game of basketball. Playing basketball to me was so much fun. It would allow me and the other kids to play and have fun, and I just fell in love with the game. My dad put a goal up, and it allowed me to go outside anytime I wanted to and just work on my game by myself. And by doing that, it allowed me to become a pretty good player during those times. During the pursuit of my dreams, my parents supported me and gave me a lot of encouragement to do the best that I could. And the community as well, they supported me and gave me confidence and told me that I was pretty good at what I was doing and to continue, because I could possibly go to college one day and get an education and possibly go pro. Coach Lee Hill was a big part of me during my basketball career. He was the head basketball coach at Statesboro High School, and he was a big part, big influence in my basketball career. And I hate that we lost Coach Hill a few years ago, but he was a big part of me going to college. A lot of the coaches that he knew were asking about me, and he really helped me out and showed a lot of different things that I could do to become a better player. When I graduated high school, I got a scholarship to the University of Cincinnati, and I had a game, my second game as a freshman. We had just had a game prior, maybe 3 or 4 days ago, and we were having our second game of the season. It was going to be the first game that I could play on TV. We all looked forward to it as kids and have a chance to play on TV. We were playing against the University of North Carolina. And during that game, I came down and I just felt a funny feeling in my foot. It was the feeling of if you just had something in your shoe. And I just ignored it, because, we all look forward to that time where one day we could play on TV. So I played through the pain for a little while and until it became unbearable, and I had to take myself out of the game. At the time of the injury, I really didn't know the severity of it because of my adrenaline was pumping. And once I was able to relax and the game was over, it continued to swell. And once it continued to swell, we had x-rays did on it the following morning. And we found out that I had a broken third metatarsal on my right foot, and it was painful. I had a lot of support when I found out the severity of my injury. I got a lot of letters from back home. People called. A lot of the coaches, they talked to me and tried to keep me encouraged on trying to get back healthy. A lot of my friends, they called and checked on me. My parents, they came and they drove all the way to Cincinnati to see me, to check on me. And it was a a good feeling of support during a difficult time for me. Even though the game was taken away from me, I never felt lost or hopeless. I've always kept a positive attitude and kept God first. And I knew as a younger that basketball wasn't going to last forever, even if I did make it to the NBA. So not being able to play anymore didn't bother me or didn't cause me any mental health issues or anything like that. Moving forward in life, after all I've been through, I just took time to sit back and look at some of the things that I was able to accomplish during the times that I did play. I was one of the top 10 players in the state of Georgia, top 100 players in the nation. And looking back on those things and understanding that, not everybody was able to accomplish things like that, and how much work I had to put in to even be in the conversation. If I could go back and speak to my younger self, I would tell that kid just to be patient, go above and beyond what you have to do to achieve the goals that you set for yourself. And always stay positive, surround yourself with positive people, and just continue to work hard no matter what is thrown your way. Continue to keep God first in his life and things will work out for him.